What happens when a Sigma male goes full savage mode? The thumbnail's bold declaration, what happened when Sigma male goes full savage mode, isn't just clickbait. It's a window into a psychological metamorphosis most will never comprehend. This isn't about loud proclamations or empty theatrics. It's a seismic shift in energy, executed with a quiet intensity that leaves the world scrambling to keep up. The Sigma male, often dismissed as a ghost in the social hierarchy, rejects the alpha's roar and the beta's compliance. He thrives in the shadows, governed by an unyielding internal code that values sovereignty over submission. But when this lone operator unleashes his savage mode, what unfolds? Forget stereotypes of mindless aggression or chaotic rebellion. This is a calculated awakening, a man who spent lifetimes observing, strategizing, and sharpening his blade in silence. This isn't a tantrum or a cry for attention. It's a Sigma male detonating societal handcuffs, trading patience for unapologetic action. Imagine a predator not chasing validation, but stalking purpose with lethal focus. The world mistakes his silence for weakness, his solitude for defeat. They don't see the inferno beneath the ice, the clarity forged in isolation, the resolve hardened by years of unspoken battles. When he strikes, it's not reckless fury. It's a masterstroke, precise and inevitable, dismantling obstacles others deemed insurmountable. Savage mode isn't destruction, it's reconstruction. It's the Sigma male incinerating distractions, toxic ties, and self-doubt in a single motion. No more compromises. No more masks. What remains is raw authenticity, a man reborn, operating at frequencies the herd can't perceive. He doesn't crave applause. Applause is for puppets. His power lies in sovereignty. His victories in the silent wars he wins before the world even notices. But peel back another layer. This isn't about ego or dominance. It's existential. Savage mode is a Sigma male confronting the mirror, demanding, what have you sacrificed to fit into a world that wasn't built for you? Society begs him to kneel, to beg, to perform. His response? A smirk, a pivot, a refusal to play a rigged game. His restraint isn't fear, it's ammunition. And when he unleashes it, systems crumble, doubt evaporates. The path ahead clears like a storm-scoured sky. If you ever felt the gnawing dissonance of holding back, of biting your tongue while your instincts scream, enough, you've tasted the edge of savage mode. The Sigma male doesn't snap. He evolves. This is the moment he trades survival for sovereignty, potential for legacy. No more waiting for permission. No more shrinking to fit small minds. So, what happens when a Sigma male goes full savage mode? It's not an event. It's an exorcism, a rebirth, a silent revolution that rewrites the rules of power itself. If you're ready to dissect the anatomy of this transformation, to decode the Sigma's playbook for unshakable mastery, you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome to the deep dive. Let's begin. 1. Clear vision. The inferno beyond the fog. The Sigma male's savage mode isn't lit by matchsticks. It's a wildfire fed by a vision, so scorching it vaporizes doubt. This isn't about goals. It's about hunger. His dissected society's fairy tales, gutted the scripts of success, and unearthed the purpose so raw it terrifies the mediocre. Wealth? Legacy? Freedom? His North Star isn't negotiable. It's carved into his DNA. While others chase applause, his mapping constellations they'll never fathom. Every decision, every sacrifice, is a scalpel cut refining his path. No committee, no compromise. Just a man and his obsessions, moving like a blade through the noise. But this clarity isn't handed to him. It's wrestled from the jaws of conformity. He has stared into the void of what if and answered with action, not excuses. The world calls him obsessed. He calls it oxygen. While others sleepwalk through life, he's already 3 steps into tomorrow, his vision so sharp it slices through the fog of doubt like a laser. 2. Turning point. The silent detonation. There's a moment, the moment, when the Sigma male stops bending and starts breaking chains. It's not a scream, it's the click of a hammer cocked. His taste of the acid of conformity, what sheep trade soul for safety, and decided, enough. No manifesto, no fanfare, just a quiet severing of ties to a world that underestimated him. This isn't rebellion, it's resurrection. From this second forward, he's a ghost of the rules, a shadow to the herd. His presence alone becomes a verdict. Cross me, and you vanish. But this turning point isn't impulsive. It's a slow burn. Years of swallowed truths, stifled instincts, and silent observation crystallize into a single, irreversible choice. He doesn't announce his awakening. He embodies it. Relationships dissolve, habits die, and old identities crumble like ash. The man who emerges isn't changed, is unrecognizable. 3. Mindset shift, rewiring the human OS. Savage mode doesn't upgrade the Sigma male. It replaces him. Out with a people-pleasing code, in with a virus of pure intent. His thoughts aren't whispers, they're commandments. Approval? A relic. Fear? A fossil. He is now a predator of progress, dissecting distractions with a surgeon's cold precision. Watch him in a room. Eyes like scalpels, silence like a verdict. The comfortable squirm. His resolve mirrors their weakness. This isn't confidence, it's contagion. And the world either adapts or combusts. But this mental revolution isn't a switch, it's a war. He has gutted every limiting belief, executed every self-doubt, and rebuilt his psyche brick by brick. Where others see risk, he sees raw material. Where they see failure, he sees data. His mind is no longer a battleground. It's a throne room, and he rules without apology. 4. Cutting distractions, the art of ruthless subtraction. The Sigma male's focus isn't a tool, it's a flamethrower. He incinerates the trivial, faux friendships, digital dopamine, hollow obligations. No maybe, no later. Only yes or ash. What remains? A life distilled to its essence, a monk's discipline fused with a warlord's grit. While others drown in chatter, he's in the lab of his legacy, turning hours into empires. Every no is a grenade tossed at mediocrity. Every yes, a bullet fired at destiny. But this purge isn't cruelty, it's clarity. He is not avoiding connection, he is refusing contamination. The people left in his orbit aren't friends. They're allies in the trenches, those who match his frequency or amplify it. The rest? Fodder for the fire. His calendar isn't full, it's curated. His energy isn't spent, it's invested. 5. Physical discipline, forged in the crucible. The Sigma male's body isn't a temple. It's a war machine baptized in sweat and steel. He lives to outlive weakness, runs to outrun excuses, fights to conquer the coward within. No gym selfies, no vanity representatives. Just a sacred ritual of self-annihilation and rebirth. His muscles aren't for show, they're armor. His stamina isn't for races, it's for outlasting the quitters. When he walks, the ground trembles, not from weight, but will. But this isn't vanity, it's alchemy. Every drop of sweat is a prayer to his future self. Every scar is a manifesto. He doesn't chase fitness, he chases invincibility. Pain isn't an enemy, it's the anvil where his discipline is hammered into existence. While others quit at the first ache, he's just getting started. His body isn't his, it's a weapon he's sharpening for battles only he can see. Picture yourself standing taller, unshaken by chaos, commanding respect without a word. That's not a fantasy, it's your birthright, and it's closer than you think. Whether you're a Sigma male carving your own path or someone tuning into the Sigma male community channel to break free from the ordinary, this next step is yours to claim. You've forged your body into something fierce. Now it's time to tame the storms inside. If you've ever felt the world pressing you down, trying to dim your fire, this is your moment to rise. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Let's rip through the veil together and seize the power waiting on the other side. 6. Emotional detachment, the ice veil. Savage mode turns a Sigma male's heart into a fortress. Gates locked, moat boiling. He doesn't suppress emotions. He weaponizes them. Rage becomes rocket fuel. Fear becomes a whetstone. He watches drama addicts unravel, their tantrums, their tears, and smirks. They are puppets. He's a puppeteer. In conflict, he's the eye of the hurricane, calm, lethal, gone before the storm hits. This isn't coldness, it's control, and control is power. But don't mistake this for numbness, it's mastery. He has felt the burn of betrayal, the sting of loss, and instead of drowning in it, he distilled it into resolve. Love? He gives it freely, but only to those who've earned it. Trust? A currency he spends sparingly. His emotional ledger is always balanced, and is a judge of every transaction. 7. Strategic intelligence. The Panther's calculus. The Sigma male doesn't play chess. He designs a board. Every move is a decade ahead. Every pull is a trap set. He'll bleed competitors dry while they're still counting coins. Negotiation, a dance where he leads. Always. He doesn't chase wins. He engineers avalanches. Watch him. Silent in meetings, absent from debates, yet holding all keys. Fools call it luck. He knows it's logic, sharpened to a kill shot. But this isn't manipulation, it's foresight. He's studied human nature like a cryptographer, cracking codes others ignore. He knows when to strike, when to vanish, and when to let enemies destroy themselves. His plans aren't linear. They are fractal, branching into contingencies most minds can't fathom. 8. Mystery and unpredictability. The Ghost Protocol. The Sigma male isn't enigmatic. He's unknowable. He speaks in riddles, moves in shadows, exists in the gaps. The herd craves his secrets. He feeds them breadcrumbs to nowhere. In love, war, or wealth, he's a question mark that keeps tyrants awake. Why? Because mystery is armor. Unpredictability is artillery. While others scream, "Look at me," he's already rewritten the game and left no fingerprints. But this isn't a mask, it's magnification. His silence isn't empty. It's a vacuum that pulls others into his gravity. He doesn't hide his past. He redefines it. Every rumor about him is a distraction, every assumption a blindfold. By the time you think you figured him out, he's already 3 identities ahead. 9. Resilience, the Phoenix Doctrine. When the world tries to break him, the Sigma male doesn't bend. He adapts. Setbacks aren't failures. They are blueprints. Betrayal isn't a wound. It's a lesson. He has been buried alive by doubters, bankrupted by false allies, and left for dead by fair-weather friends. But like a phoenix, he rises, not with vengeance, but with evolution. This resilience isn't grit, it's alchemy. He transmutes pain into power, loss into leverage, and chaos into clarity. Where others see a dead end, he sees a detour. His scars aren't weaknesses, they are trophies. He doesn't bounce back, he transcends. The harder life hits, the sharper he becomes. 10. Legacy, the Immortality paradox. The Sigma male doesn't chase fame, he builds monuments. His legacy isn't in headlines or hollow accolades. It's etched into the lives is changed, the systems is shattered, and the standards is rewritten. He knows true immortality isn't about being remembered, it's about being unforgettable. But this isn't ego, it's eternity. He plants trees whose shade he'll never sit under, writes codes that'll outlive him, and mentors protégés who'll eclipse his own reign. His name might fade, but his impact? Eternal. When he finally exits the stage, it's not with a bow, it's with a smake, knowing the world will spend centuries decoding his playbook. So, there you have it. What happens when a Sigma male goes full savage mode? It's not about chaos or aggression. It's about clarity, control, and living unapologetically. If you ever felt that quiet fire within you, that urge to break free from expectations, then maybe it's time to step into your own savage mode. What do you think? Have you ever experienced a moment when you had to go into your own version of savage mode? Let us know in the comments below. If this resonates with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Sigma male community. We've got more insights and strategies to help you unlock your full potential. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message.